Hello, welcome back to the Spider's Web, and welcome to the new flat. This is the first video I'm shooting in the new flat, and I thought I'd do something different. I didn't want to do a gaming video or a painting video or a chat video. So the other day I went to Asda, which is, as you probably know, one of the big supermarkets, and I noticed these little things that I'm going to share with you. I'm going to do one in this video and another one, because I bought two similar type of things. So I'll do one in this video and then the other one I'll do in another video. And I'm going to show you the first one today. As I said, these are really, I think, primarily aimed at children or youngsters, and I was too tempted not to get one because they appeal to me somewhat. So let's have a look at what we have. Here we are. It's a make your own desert island. Grow and paint your own desert island, it's called. And it grows 5 different types of cacti. There we are. I'm not bothered about all the stickers and painting and this, that and the other. I'm just more interested in growing the cactus. I'm growing the cacti. So let's get down to the table and we can have a look at this, and then we can set it up. Okay. First, before we do though, let's have a quick look at what's inside. You get 3 pots of paint, 2 plant signs, 2 seed packets, 1 vermiculite bag, 1 paintbrush, 1 planter and lid, 1 desert vulture, 1 wooden stick, 1 A4 sticker sheet, a bag of sand, and easy to follow instructions. I will need those. So let's get into the box and have a look at the aforementioned list of contents. Okay, here we are. So this is the box cover. As you can see, you grow a few different types of cacti. Let's open it up, shall we? So what we have is a little circle of sellotape along here, which we can unattach, and this is okay, that looks similar to what's on the box. Oops. That looks similar to what's on the box. It's not circular. It is whatchamacallit, it is a multi-sided piece. So I'll put that down there. We'll take this out of this holding plastic. Now let's have a look at instructions. So what does it say? Find a warm sunny area to display your garden. Make sure you keep the soil damp until the seeds begin to sprout. Oh, hang on. That's step 4 on these lists. So what do we have? Let's put this to one side. Okay, so here we have the instructions, and it says, create a cool, fun scene on your planter using your paints and paint brushes. No, not doing that one. Painting step number 2. Once you have finished your masterpiece, put your painter or planter in a safe spot and let it dry for 24 hours. Once dry, add stickers to your design from the sticker sheets included. Stick your desert vulture to the popsicle stick with glue not provided, and wait until it's dry. We'll not be doing any of that. Planting step number 1. Now that your planter has dried, it is time to plant your seeds. Sorry. Pour the loose vermiculite into your planter and add 2 to 3 cups of water, of warm water. You should see the vermiculite expand and turn into a beautiful soil. Let the soil sit and soak for an hour. Okay, so that is a part I didn't realise we had to do. But let's have a look at the sticker sheet. that we have all sorts of silly little stickers. As we say though, I'm not using any of them in this, but what we're going to do now is I'm going to take the lid off and have a look at the basic contents. So this is the bag. Now we have the paintbrush, paints, seeds, the vulture is in there. Let's open it up and we can have a look. Okay, so we have the vulture, and that is what's supposed to attach to the little lollipop sticker here. As I say, not really interested in this step. I just want the cacti. But if you wanted to, you could glue that onto there and stick it in. Then we have two little things here. We have a delicate desert marigold and the Old West's Outlaw Cactus Mix. Yeah, I'm not interested in those either. We have paints, not interested in those. We have paintbrush, not interested in those. But we have seeds. We have desert. Okay, so these actually tell you, or these things actually go with the type of seeds we have. So we do have different seeds. Now let me just read further on in the instructions as to which one we should try and do. While your soil is soaking, place your seed in separate cups, not included, filled with warm water, and let them soak for a few hours. Divide up your planter into 3 sections and create 2 holes in each section using your finger. In each hole, place a few seeds, all of the same, and cover them with soil. Sprinkle sand on top and add your plant signs. Okay, so it's a long process, this one, but we're going to start it now. We'll get there eventually. So what we need to do is, as I say, it also says for best results, once vermiculite is soaked, mix in some of your own soil. Now I do have a bag of compost in the shed, so we're going to start this, as I say, tonight, and we'll probably finish it off tomorrow, because it's, as I say, it's not going to be a short process. So here is our tub of growing, and we have our vermiculite. So let us open the vermiculite and tip it in. Ta-ta-ta. Now, as you may see, the vermiculite is actually moving in there, and that is all down to static electricity. Yeah. I don't know whether you can see this. I am actually tilting it slightly, but it doesn't explain why it's jumping up onto the side. Can you see that? Where I'm moving my finger around on the outside of the thing. That's all down to static electricity. That's the fun part of science. Okay, so we have this. Now all I have to do now is add 2 to 3 cups of warm water, and I have to let it sit for an hour. But the seeds need to sit, how did it say? For a few hours. It doesn't say how many, it just says a few hours. So I'm just going to pause the camera and get the water ready, and then we can come back to this. Okay? Won't be a second. Okay, so we're back. Now I've got my 2 cups of warm water for the seeds. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to add, what's this? Now it says here on the back of the seed pack, dig a hole 1/4 to 1/2 inch deep and plant seeds. Keep plant damp by watering it regularly. Remember to give your seeds sun, but not too much. Watch them grow. Which contradicts near enough what it says in the instructions about soaking it in warm water, but we're going to do that. We're going to soak it in warm water, see how it goes. So the first ones we're going to put in is the Old West Outlaw Cactus Mix. So we'll just open the seed packet. As such, I suppose the warm water helps germination to kick in. Kind of like your first cup of coffee in the morning, I suppose. Let's see if we can use the end of this paintbrush to rip into the pack. There we are. And this is what is inside. Just tip some out of my hand here. It looks like wood chips, splinters, that kind of thing. But there we are. I'm going to pour these into the warm water. Now it just says warm water, it doesn't say exactly how warm, but there we are. I'm just going to push them down and hopefully I can get them all off my fingers. Yep, there we are. Next is the Delicate Desert Marigold, and we're going to open this up as well, and this is opened up exactly the same way as the previous one, so I'll just use my little paintbrush thing to as a bit of a letter opener, and hopefully inside we'll see near enough the same thing. There we are. So what I'm going to have to do now is make sure I don't get them mixed up. So that was the marigold, and that was the outlaw mix. So what I've done there is put the planter label in, so hopefully I won't get them mixed up now. Now it says how many? 2 to 3 cups of warm water. So how much have I got here? Well, basically got almost that here. I think, yes I have. So we'll just add this jug of water into the mix, and then what I'm also going to do is, before I go to plant, I'm going to attach, well, not attach, I'm going to mix in some normal compost with this as well. See how that goes. So basically it says leave that for an hour and the seeds for a few hours, but I'm just going to leave it. What time is it now? Let's have a look. It is now 20 past 10 on a Friday night. I'm going to leave this, I think, overnight, and then in the morning I can add these, add the seeds into here and see how things go as time goes on. So that's what I'm going to do. So I'll put that on there. That's how it's going to look. And we have a nice little stand that it can fit in as well to make it a lot more stable. We'll put that in there. All that I really need to do now is wait for, I don't know whether to leave it an hour or not, or I'll leave it a couple of hours. I might leave it till about 10, half 11. Yeah, I think I will. I think I will leave it a bit longer than the, I really should have started this early, but I will see how things go. I will leave it till about 12:30, half past midnight. Then we'll come back to this, add the, plant the seeds, and then cover the entire area with this sand and gravel, and then all we have to do is keep coming back and checking it out and keep involved in the growing process for these cacti. So join me then, why don't you? I'm not going to start the other video yet. The other video is a little different kind of plants. It's not cacti, but I hope you like what I'm going to do with these, because they do fascinate me slightly. I used to have cacti when I was younger, and that's why I got this. I wanted to get them again. The other ones are plants that do fascinate me somehow. So as I say, what I'm going to do is I'm going to leave it till about 12:30 to let them set in. This only needs to be done an hour. The seeds, it said a few hours. It doesn't say how many. So as I say, I will leave until about 12:30, and then we'll come back and we'll get cracking on planting them, and then every few days we'll have a look and see how it goes, if there's any change, that is. Okay, so join me in a moment. Okay, now we're back. This is what we have so far. It's like the kinetic sand stuff. If you've seen that, that's what it resembles anyway. I've not actually used that kinetic sand, but it's how I imagine it being from watching videos. Okay, so what we have, we've got that, and we have a pot of normal compost. So I'm going to mix some of the compost in with that, and I'm just going to mix it in using my hands. It doesn't say how much you're supposed to mix in, but there we are. I should have had a cloth of some description. Oh well, never mind. Okay, I just wonder whether there's supposed to be more than that. Well, let's bang some more in. And this time I'll use the lollipop stick that comes with the set. Okay, so that is the soil prepared. Okay, we'll put that there. I'm just going to press it down a little bit, flatten it off. Again, I'm not sure how much I'm supposed to have with this. Bear with me while I just get a piece of kitchen roll. Just give my hands a bit of a wipe off. Now it says to split it in 3, doesn't it? Okay, so let's divide into 3. And divide it there and there, and create 2 holes. I'll sort that out afterwards. I'm not going to leave it with those 2 holes, don't worry. So we want 2 holes in each section. So I'll put 1 hole there, 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 and 1 hole there. And then we want some of the, so in here I'll put some of this what is it, the desert delicate marigold one. They've been soaking for a couple of hours now. I'm hoping they've done enough. On this front edge I'm going to do this desert marigold, or whatever it's called. I'm going to get a few of them in each hole. I'm just hoping this works. I've never actually grown orchids from seed, no, not orchids, cacti from seed, so we will find out if this works or not in due course. So that's them. We'll just add another seed, so I'll push that down into there. And I'll push one down into there. Next we have the other ones. I'm going to make these holes a little bit bigger with my finger. And unchuck some of these into these back holes. There we are. Now there may be some coming up where I don't want them. I don't care. We're just going to throw these in and basically hope for the best. If they work, they work. If they don't, they don't. And we have them in there. It's not easy. An easy task trying to pick these up and get them off your finger, this stick. I'm not saying it's hard, I'm just saying it's not easy. So, are there any more? There's a few over on this side we can pop in there. There we are. So that's that. So I'm going to just level off the surface area now. I'll give myself a hand another wipe over. And then we have one more bag to deal with, and this is the sand that goes over the top. So let me just try and rip this open, and we just pour some sand over the top. Try and make sure that you cover all the vermiculite and the compost. It doesn't have to be completely, it doesn't have to be thick coverage, but as long as it's there, that's all we need. And there we have it. And then I'll put that away. I'll put this on, and that is our little cactus garden. Hopefully it will grow rather well. It's on this nice little, well, you can't see it properly, it's on this nice little, you can see the shadow of it better, but that's what it's based on. That goes in there, and then it goes on a windowsill somewhere bright and sunny and warm for it to grow. Keep your fingers crossed that this will work. That's it for this video. I hope you've enjoyed it. It's a little different. We will keep you up to date with the growing process, if there is any, as we go along. But as I say, that's all there is for this video. Hope you've enjoyed it. Until next time, as always, take care, God bless, and bye for now.